So that's what you need to do. Get higher percentage looks around the rim instead of settling for the three. Only 0-4 right now, but you like the quality of looks that you're getting.
Well, and also by putting a lot of rim pressure on the Sparks. Remember, they're last in the league in defensive rebounding. Dream were the best in offensive rebounding, so a chance to follow their own. That three is down the well by Anna McCannon. Eighth-year pro, second year in Los Angeles, cuts the Dream lead to 1. They did lead by as many as 8 in that first quarter. Howard can't answer, and Hamby swoops in for the rebound. Sparks were led by 8 first-quarter points from Ray Burrell. Hitting downhill on Gray, double clutches it good, and the Sparks have all of a sudden regained the lead.
Ray Burrell has gotten down to the left lane a couple of times in this matchup. She's been feeling good inside and out.
Kone with a step-in three. The rebound by Wheeler.
Back-to-back threes for the Dream. Try to get inside looks.
Wonder that's going to cause the Sparks to sag off. Nice gentle jumper by Erica Wheeler, and the Sparks have their largest lead. Erica Wheeler, Dream fans know whether it was in 2015 or 2021, she can get a bucket. Coming off 15 points, tied the season high at 8 assists in that win over the Sky on Saturday. Around the horn, Kone lines up another three, can't get that one. Oh, and Ray took a hit and gets the foul. She was 1 on 3, but that's the kind of gravity that she commands whenever a ball is off the rim.
You see the ball go up in just a collision right here. Arms tangled up between Ray Burrell and Angel Reese.
The second foul on Burrell. As Medina Okot comes in for Kone. See how Medina follows up her career-high 19 points against the Fire. Got the start for Angel, her second career start.
And watch for Medina Okot to do her work early. She's going to try to position and bury herself whenever she gets around the rim.
Shot clock at 6. Okot marooned. Has to put it on the deck on Cannon. And a foul called. Nice strong take by Okot with the shot clock winding down.
Or that. Look, she can work off the bounce as well. Medina Okot facing right up saying, hey, I can take it on my own. Strong going up to the rim. You can live with that. Just the intentionality. Again, we saw 3 attempts at the three and starting off the second quarter. Getting higher efficient looks was the recipe to success in the first quarter to get to the free throw line.
Yeah, McCannon was maybe caught off guard at how bold Okot was, attacking her off the dribble.
And you use your strength to your advantage if you're Medina Okot in that matchup.
Okot, 74% foul shooter this year. Her South Carolina season last year, she had 22 double-doubles, third most in the country. Was second in school history in single-season offensive rebounds behind only Aaliyah Boston. The ball lands right to her off the turnover. Ray uses the Okot screen. Canada gets the sidestep. Her fall away short, trying to race in, keep it alive, comes up to Hamby instead, and a foul inside on Okot as she got tangled up with Cannon. Okot's first. And Cannon, 6th oldest active player in the WNBA, 37 years old. Didn't make her debut until 2017, had a long career overseas. Canada defends Wheeler. Picks out Hamby. Nice drop step on Reese. Maroon beneath the basket. Doesn't have the angle. Oh, off the hand to Okot, but able to rescue it.
Well, great defense by Angel Reese and great help by Alicia Gray to come in to make sure De'Ara Hamby didn't get that look.
Gray bottoms. Long time coming for Alicia Gray. The Dream's first 3 of the night.
Every shooter just needs to see it go in.
Dream had started 0 for 7. That runner doesn't fall. Reese the rebound and the run out. Snapped around. And that 3 right back good by Ryan Howard. She follows up the Gray triple. Dream back up 4. Sparks want to top.
That was fun to watch. And, you know, it's the shooter's mentality, knowing that the next one is going to go in. Carlos Mezco said it best. Like, you got to outwork it, outlive it, and realize today's another opportunity.
Ryan back to work on defense against Atkins. Atkins flips it in. Nifty move by Atkins, who had 29 points against the Dream at Gateway Center Arena last year. It was a career high for her in a road game. But now 9th-year pro. Stops the 7-0 Dream run. Borlace off the bench along with Ocott, grinding away on Hamby with the left hand, and she gets it to fall.
Oh, that was a beautiful move to get it off the bounce to finish over her shoulder. Wow, she is something special. I can't wait to see how Medina's game continues to evolve.
That was fearless over Hamby. Atkins the pull-up. Can't stroke that down. Rebound Canada. Jordan Canada, eyes always up, swerving down the lane, banks it, no. Ripped away by Ocott, though. Open three by Canada, bottoms. How about 3 threes in a row for the Dream? Beautiful shot, and the ability to get second chance opportunities. Great activity coming from Medina Ocott off the glass, making an impact everywhere. No, Medina has had 8 offensive rebounds her last 2 games. Can't stop Ogwumike there. Not with that footwork. Nneka Ogwumike has some elite footwork to get off her shots. Set for her 11th All-Star appearance, time for the 2nd most in league history behind Diana Taurasi. Borlace with 2 more. Inside looks, outside looks. Dream clicking on all cylinders. Another 3 drops in, this time from Wheeler. Pace is quickening inside the Gateway Center. And trading some buckets here and there. The skip to Borlace, looking low for Ocott, had it tipped away. Great fronting defense by Hamby. Wheeler plasters Canada into the screen, and the pull-up falls to pull the Sparks within 2. The 2-man game between Erica Wheeler and Nneka Ogwumike, giving Erica enough space off the screen to get in the midi. And forces an Atlanta timeout. Sparks have some bucket getters. But Medina Ocott imposing her will on. I love that. I cannot wait. I love the energy and everything, the culture, impact that Angel Reese is bringing. Speaking of impact, we just had an impact on the court as Kate Martin got trucked by Borlace, who's got 8 points. Borlace already doubling her season average. Sparks 7 of 9 shooting in the 2nd quarter. Wheeler off the glass. Oh, that was high off the square. That's been a fun matchup. Jordan Canada, Erica Wheeler, how they've been able to get buckets off from each other. Wheeler down double figures for a 3rd straight game. Borlace trying to attack once again. Decelerated and flicked it in. She is showing the whole bag this half. And these guards are benefiting off of Angel Reese's hard screens, turning the corner and getting inside the lane. Terrell chased into the corner, has to unload the cannon. Sparks shooting 54%. The pull-up by Wheeler, not that time. Rebound flagged down by Reese. Her 5th board. Trying to go all 94 with the spin and the flip. Well done by Reese. One of many great things about Angel Reese's game is her ability to get a bucket herself off the bounce. Yes, she can bang inside, but her face-up game, how she can create opportunities off the dribble is second to none. Their right foot looks good after she missed the game on Saturday. Coast to coast for a 2nd time, takes the bump, gets it to fall, and a foul. Well, they're going to wave it off and call the foul on Reese. She wants a review. We'll see if Carl Semesco obliges. What are we thinking here? Can it get there and get set in time? So Angel Reese takes the contact. It looks like she gets there on time. Carl Semesco gave the motion. Wants to give this another look. See if that stays on Angel's account, or she'll have a chance for a 3-point play for now. Dream still up 6, could be 8 if they overturn it.
Atlanta is challenging the offensive foul.
Then McCannon got there in time. It was in a blink, yeah. A split second, and you saw Angel Reese come in for a transition look on the left side. She gets the ball once again on the right side. You knew that opportunity was coming, so you anticipate moves like this. The defense gets set knowing that she is going to get to the rim if she is alone by herself.
There were numbers here by the Sparks, but
I feel like the right foot was still sliding from that.
Yeah, that's why Angel Reese is signaling a review. Because I don't believe she got there right on time. As soon as she was moving, she absorbed that contact.
If the foul stands, it would only be Reese's first. And for her third straight All-Star appearance in Chicago. Take another look here at the collision. There's clear, conclusive evidence to overturn the call on the court. That'll be one of those semantic differences, the call overturned versus simply the call stands.
Yeah.
But already, the Dream, we're seeing them being a lot more attack-minded in the open floor, and I think that's really caused their confidence to raise as this game has gone on.
Yeah, 30 points in the paint off of this. The playmaking, this was nasty. Just the ability to turn and finish for Angel Reese.
After review, the challenge is unsuccessful. The defender is legal when the contact occurs. Therefore, Atlanta will lose this challenge and they will be charged this timeout. They will also lose their ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Thank you.
Angelica Suffren delivers the verdict, so it is a foul on Reese. Stays a 6-point game, and as you heard, Dream out of challenges for the rest of the way.
So it looked like Cannon's feet were set in that defensive possession, coming over, knowing that Angel Reese was trying to get to the rim.
Those block charge calls, you know, on them, they can be really hard to adjudicate and sometimes even harder to overturn.
But you know what? You don't stop if you're Angel Reese attacking. That's what makes her so dangerous. Yes, she's a post player, but she has guard-like skills, the ability to work off the bounce and cross over, do turnaround fades, you name it. You want that same aggression to continue to pursue those type of buckets.
Angel with 8 points, 6 rebounds for Carl Semesco. Dream by 6 as we approach 3 minutes in the second quarter. Now Powell shadows Wheeler. Wheeler slinking off the Hamby screen. McKay looking for the high-low, but overshot the lob. Turnover, LA.
Great post denial from Naz Hillman. The help came over. The switching and staying with your man as well has been key for the Atlanta Dream on defense.
Atlanta's 8th forced turnover of the half. Now delivers it to Gray. Touch pass Hillman. That was beautiful.
Alicia Gray read that perfectly, knowing that Naz Hillman was going to cut and move to the basket.
That was pinpoint passing all the way through. Dream up 8. Hamby gathers and lays. Hey, Hamby, her 12th year in the league, and yet she continues to get better and better. Powell shot ready, short on the 3. Hamby cleans it up, walled off by Hillman in transition. Dream hurry back. Wheeler got the step on Howard, and the floater is good. Wheeler has been on a heater in this half.
Those floaters from all guards, really, for the Sparks have been a difference maker to stay in this game.
Gray cans the 3. Alicia's second triple of the half.
That left side of the court.
Okay. Still a 38% three-point shooter. She can do so many things well. You almost forget how precise she can be as a three-point shooter. Reese grappling for it as poached away by Atkins, her former teammate in Chicago last year. Dream first to 50, up by 4. The steal by Gray. Oh, that was some larceny by Alicia, and she gets the lay-in.
Look at the aggression, though. Angel Reese trying to get a piece of it. Alicia Gray getting the steal and score opportunity, active hands and being disruptive.
Now Alicia up to 11 points. Trying to cling to Atkins around the screen. She'll get called for the foul instead. It's Alicia's second.
And the pickup point was quicker for the Dream. Right when they cross over to the half court, it's active hands. It's being disruptive to make sure that you're making LA's guards uncomfortable for these type of opportunities.
I think Ariel Atkins didn't expect that pickup point, like you said, to be that high from Alicia. Ogwumike winding across on Reese, and she gets the soft run bounce.
That's Nneka Ogwumike's sweet spot.
Ogwumike joins the double-digit scores with 11. Reese down the lane, rolls it in.
Beautiful. You saw the in and out to create some separation, and the finishes have been elite for Angel Reese around the rim.
Another three on the way. That's heavy. Tomahawk down to Ogwumike. Sparks get a fresh possession inside of a minute, first half. Dream have led most of the way. Atkins fakes the three. A hand in her face from Hillman, and I think that's a moving screen. It is on Hamby. She clearly disagrees.
And great communication between Naz Hillman and Alicia Gray, switching and making sure that, you know, these shots and these attempts are contested. You see the communication, switching, staying with one man. Naz Hillman able to stay with guards as well. And you pick up moments like that when you are able to switch your defenders like this.
Tamby's second. East delivers it to Borlace. Hillman pops the three, got it. Well, the Dream had started 0 of 7 from three. That now makes them 5 for their last 5. 9-point lead is their largest of the half. Wheeler on the pull-up, can't get it. Inside position, Hillman. Final seconds of the half. Howard builds ahead of steam on Burrell. The sidestep, oh, the pump fake, and the three. Oh, the tip in by Reese, beats the horn. Angel Reese, relentless to the final seconds of the half.
Dream, she's a difference maker, and outside of everything, it's that grit, it's that tenacity that she brings on every single play. That's been missed, especially in that Portland Fire matchup.
Sparks ball to begin the second half. Atkins sizes up Hillman, looking for the lob to Hamby. Instead throws to Ogwumike. Shot clock at 3. Wheeler darts, shoots, in and out. Back tap to Howard. Good opening defensive possession for the Dream. Will allow 60% field goal shoot into the Fire on Saturday. It took to Canada, spot up 3. Not that time. Jordan with 6 first half assists. Just another day at the office for Jordan. 4th in the league in assists per game. Canada grinds away on Hillman. Misfires. Dream time to turn the floor.
Naz Hillman has had the defensive assignment on De'Eric Hamby.
Atkins was lurking and lays it in over Howard.
And Ariel Atkins is one of the best in the league, top 10 in steals. She's anticipating those looks.
5-time WNBA all-defensive. She knows all the tricks. Like last season with Angel in Chicago. Really has needed to produce with Kelsey Plum out. She's been a bit inconsistent this year. It's sprayed from Howard to Gray for 3, and that was pure the moment it left Alicia's hand.
That connection is pure between Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray to zip that pass, skip it over for Alicia Gray to hit it from 3.
Alicia's made all 3 of her threes tonight. She had come in 6 for her last 35, and the Dream up a dozen. Gray looking to go to work again, this time on Burrell. She's ambushed by Hamby, but they called De'Erica for the reach. That'll be a 3rd foul on Hamby.
And it looks like Ray Burrell got a little shaken up on this play, maybe knee to knee. But Alicia Gray, one of the hottest hands in the league, when she gets on a tear, good luck. Here's her shot chart, able to get to the rim, but it's that left side of the floor, knocking it down, stepping into those 3-point shots. Shooter's mentality. I know the Dream have been in a shooting slump, shooting 25% in those 6 losses, but games like this help your confidence moving forward.
She had gone 9 straight games without making multiple threes, already 3. And Reese draws the foul on Ogwumike. Just buried her beneath the basket. Foul on Nneka's her first. How about the night so far for Angel?
Angel Reese has been impressive from the defensive end, from the offensive end. On this play alone, her positioning, trying to get around the rim and do her work early is how she was able to find an angle and take some contact to get to the free throw line.
6 of 9 from the field. That was her first free throw attempt, and it stretches the Dream lead to 13. And lost to Seattle surpassed Tina Charles for most double-doubles in a player's first 3 seasons in league history. If there is a double-doubles record on the books in the WNBA, fair odds that Angel Reese has it at this point. Now ball hawking on Atkins. Lisa gambled on the steal, quick hands by Angel, and she fouls the shot from Atkins. That'll be 3 for Ariel Atkins.
That's tough. A hard closeout, and Angel Reese just got caught up with her speed and got tangled up a little bit. Just a tough break overall.
Just a hustle foul.
Yeah, but you say my bad, and you know, you live with it. It's fine.
I'm going to clear my throat before I say this right now. Ariel Atkins has made 21 straight threes. Okay, not that time.
Okay.
Maybe the broadcaster jinx will activate for the second one. Atkins, 96% at the free throw line this year. There are limits.
That one loud and clear, huh?
There are limits to what we can manifest sometimes. You see what she did at Gateway Center Arena last year. 29 points, which was her second highest point total of the season.
And you know what? You talk about just stepping up in the absence of Kelsey Plum. Even Erica Wheeler, Ariel Atkins, they know the task at hand. You can't do it by yourself. It's by committee, trying to make up the production, everything that Kelsey Plum brings.
And how clutch was that trade for Ariel Atkins in early April?
Yeah.
For Rakia Jackson, it certainly paid off, and like you said earlier, helped stabilize the Sparks backcourt. Cashes in on all 3 free throws. Canada takes the pass. Can chisel her way in on Wheeler. Goes to the fadeaway and finesses it in.
How many times have we seen that from Jordan Canada? Look, it's the foot speed for me. I would hate to guard Jordan Canada. She's 5'6", but her ability to use her footwork to get into her kill spots is what makes her so dangerous.
Yeah, she's as twitchy as ever. Atkins the crossover. Dumps down to a cutting Hamby. 2-man game to perfection for the Sparks there. De'Erica Hamby pours it in. Dream lead by 11.
And De'Erica Hamby has been smothered by this Dream defense, but that's how you get open looks off the screen and roll.
Yeah, that was only Hamby's second field goal. 4 points for someone who's been averaging close to 18 over the last month. Gray, pull up 3. And the rebound to Gumake. A little slaloming on Canada. Quick feed from Jordan. The kick out to Agumake, and that 3 falls. Agumake's second knockdown from downtown tonight. She's got 14. By the way, I loved that when they beat the Sky in Los Angeles the other night, they got a visit afterwards from former Vice President Kamala Harris. So
How special.
So Madam Vice President
Yes.
got to meet Madam President Nneka Agumake.
So much stardom in LA. I would love to be at that game. And you know, Kamala Harris, she was able to come into the locker room, give some words of wisdom, some encouragement. I love hearing the in-game interview from her. Just so special. And I love seeing just the support overall coming to the W.
Well, that has been the honey spot for Alicia Gray from 3 tonight. Spins it out. Loose ball foul on Reese. That's now a 3rd on Angel. She registers her dissent at the call. 14.7 boards for Angel. And again, you missed the news earlier. Brianna Jones was listed as questionable tonight. She was listed doubtful for the Portland game on Saturday. Still nearing return. Expect that to come sooner than later. Burrell draws the foul on Borles.
And
barrels her way in.
That's how Ray Burrell's going to bait you to get to the foul line. She's going to get that crossover to shift the defense, make you bite so she can go the other way. And then it's her length, it's her wingspan to have that outstretched arm on the left side to try to finish around the rim. It's hard to guard.
Such a rangy finisher. Fifth year out of Tennessee. And she cuts the Dream lead to 7. There is Brianna Jones. And I think she's probably elated to put all the civilian clothes and keep them in the closet for one night.
Look, I'm speaking for everyone in this building. We are all happy to see Brianna Jones in a uniform, getting close to suiting up and seeing some action. I cannot wait to see what the difference will be with her working alongside Angel Reese for the first time. I think that is going to be just the catalyst to this team moving forward and making the second half push.
Because when the Dream signed Angel, everybody envisioned that front court with Brianna Jones and Angel Reese. There's a foul on Ocon for the moving screen. But they have yet to play a game together, and even though the Dream are in the midst of a run, when you get them fully healthy and finally fulfilling the blueprint of Carl Semesco, you wonder just what this team can be for the second half of the season.
The silver lining is having Medina Ocon in the thick of things, getting some opportunity and reps.
Wheeler rejects the screen. Down the baseline on Canada, misses the layup. There's Ocon for the board. Canada U-turns out of traffic. Wants the lob, finds with Ocon. Turning, twisting, hooking. And it was a clean block, out of bounds, stays with Atlanta.
Yeah, that was a tough bucket. You know, Medina Ocon trying to use her footwork to get around De'Erica Hamby, but De'Erica did a great job staying in front, hands up, disciplined to stay in front of the shot and anticipate Medina coming up top.
Shot clock at 7. Gray sprays it to Borlase. Gets the sidestep on Burrell. Over Burrell, no. One of the rare misses from Borlase inside the paint tonight. She gets called for the foul. And the collision with Atkins. Borlase's third. Bit of a choppy last stretch of offense for the Dream. The deficit has been cut to 6. And still clear of 50% for the game. Burrell had 8 first quarter points against Ocon. Wants the high-low instead. Feeds Atkins. Now to Hamby. Misses the layup. Can't get the tip. And it's slapped out last by Borlase. And now it's the Sparks' turn to punish the Dream around the rim. It stays with the has 14 this quarter. It's down to 6. And the Sparks to inbound out of the timeout. Hillman out with Borlase, Canada, Howard, and Ocon. Gumake has the mismatch on Canada. Oh, got it tied up by Canada, though, and a jump ball.
Yeah, that was a mismatch with Jordan Canada guarding Nneka Gumake, but Naz Hillman.
One-time teammates for a couple of seasons in Los Angeles. And we'll see if Jordan Canada can survive in the land of the Giants. For the 11th-time All-Star.
I believe.
Yeah, I think she was going to make a business decision there.
Holding it down for the 5-6 points.
You know, maybe one of her teammates could have gotten down on all fours. She could have used her back to lift off and contest that jump ball.
Right next to you.
4:42 third quarter. Dream trying to move to 14-10 on the year. They reload 14 on the shot clock. Circulated around to Atkins. Wheeler. Juking off the screen. Atkins, shot clock at 2 with a hand in her face. Oh, that is tough.
That's tough. Highly contested, but the high release of Ariel Atkins, that was money.
Ariel Atkins is up to 11 points. The Dream's deficit is down to 4. Howard's been somewhat quiet offensively. Avoids the double team. Rotated to Hillman for 3. Long rebound. Borlase. Can she tiptoe the sideline? No.
And you see the defensive pressure that the Sparks are bringing when Ryan Howard gets the ball in her hands. A threat on the offensive end, trying to make Ryan Howard uncomfortable to give up the ball as quick as possible, but great job by the Atlanta Dream to try to rotate it to the other side to get a look.
Ryan still only 5 points after 10 versus the Fire. Inside of 4 minutes. Entry pass tipped and stolen by Ocon. To try to fill the lane. Oh, and the no-look from Canada leads to the Okot finish.
That started on the defensive end for Medina Okot, and you reward your big when she's running the floor.
The basketball fades kind to Medina Okot. She's up to 9. Agumake threads the needle down to Hamby.
Good read by De'Erica Hamby to move without the basketball, cut to the rim to get inside.
Some nifty passes here. Last couple of possessions. Now Okot trying to seal Agumake. They have a foul call. We do on Agumake.
Look at Medina Okot, the post-entry denial. She's going to pass it off to Jordan Canada. And you don't stop there. You keep running. She notices that she has the number against LA Sparks, getting that transition look on the left-hand side.
As Okot takes a seat, we send it over to Bailey.
There's a sentiment I have heard 4 separate times about Medina Okot. She doesn't know how good she can be. Yes, she is a rookie. The athleticism is there. Smesko told me from college at South Carolina, she's used to just protecting the rim, and she can give up space around the three-point line. As she grows confidence in her defensive communication and spacing defensively, the Dream believes she can be the next big thing.
As Hillman muscles it in off the feed from Howard, a chance for 3 the hard way by Hillman.
Ryan Howard attacked baseline, and smart by Naz Hillman to move into this space, knowing that, hey, Ryan Howard, she's going to create a crowd, but that's just a great read by Naz Hillman to notice that the inside was open.
I would say print it, sign it, frame it. That is a poster for Jordan Canada.
The counter move, step through Jordan Canada. That's a bad woman.
She put Ji-Yoon Park into another dimension. Dream back up by Aiden, a steal by Reese, and she gets fouled in backcourt.
She said safe.
Right now the Dream, after that lead is being threatened, starting to rev it back up.
Look, that's a masterclass of footwork.
The quick hands by Reese there.
Yeah, she's been a defensive menace in this matchup. And a menace overall on the glass, second chance opportunities, active hands. This is what I'm talking about. Angel Reese, all the intangible things that she brings, the energy. She doesn't give up on any play. She's on the floor. She's doing the dirty work.
That foul on Atkins also puts the Dream in the bonus. So 2 free throws now for Angel. 2 boards shy of her 16th double-double, which would break that tie for the league lead as Pow Pow subs in for Canada. Tahina Pow Pow from Oceanside, California, about 90 minutes south of LA. Angels playing with intent tonight. You know, Lynn Roberts talked about the Sparks having an enough mentality after they lost listlessly to the Storm on Monday. They bounced back with a 102-87 win over Chicago. It almost seems like Angel is playing with that enough mentality tonight as that 3 falls from Agumake. Agumake with 17. Pow processes the pick and roll and draws the bump on the way in from Kiana Williams. Tahina will shoot 2.
Los Angeles foul number 23, Kiana Williams, her second. Team is over the limit.
Dream 10 of 13 at the free throw line tonight. They had made 86% of their foul shots over the last 2. Tahina on the year is 5%. You trust when times get tough. Of course, as you know, when you're sitting on a lead on them, every free throw is a crucial free throw because they are the rally repellent.
Yes, it's been crucial for the Atlanta Dream to get to the free throw line. 11 for 14 currently, and that's just due to their ability to get around the rim, get high percentage looks, and absorb contact along the way.
Saw a touch on the second by Tahina, Dream by 9. Coming up on 2 minutes in the third quarter. Williams, the former Stanford Cardinal, national title with Cameron Brink at Palo Alto. Oh, somebody blew a tire. Pow Pow on the break. The trail 3 by Howard. Yes, ma'am. Up for the Sparks. Ryan Howard raining the 3. And it's the Dream back on top by 12. Well, Ray Burrell lost a shoe. Lynn Roberts about to lose her mind because the Dream are on an 11-3 run.
That was a 3 versus 2 opportunity. Look, when you have shooters around you, stealing score opportunity, you know that Te-Hina Paopao is trying to get a look at the rim, so both defenders for the Sparks go straight to the lane, but you can't leave Ryan Howard out there for the transition three. This is how the Dream thrive. That is good.
Ray Burrell showed everybody the John Morant Jurassic Parks there. But unfortunately, it was turnover, and it culminated in the Ryan triple. It's been quite that offensively for Ryan, but boy, when she has seen the Sparks on him, she has gone full-on arsonist. Her 2 highest scoring games of her career have both been at home and both versus LA, including the 38-piece last year in which she tied the WNBA record with 9 threes. And in her now 5-year career, her highest career scoring average against any single WNBA opponent has been Los Angeles. 21.5 points across 13 games against the Sparks. And she does that on 45% three against LA.
I remember those games too. Yeah. Ryan Howard, when it's Ryan time, it is scary, okay? But the offense, yes, but the defense as well. She's been guarding Ray Burrell in this matchup with her length, with her size. She can guard longer players, she can guard post players, she can switch out onto posts, you name it. This is why Ryan Howard is leading the league in steals. She's one of the best players, two-way players in the league.
Second team all defensive last year, certainly bidding for a first team spot this season. Williams explodes to the rack and lays it in. Very decisive downhill drive by Kiana Williams, the 5th-year pro, who was signed about a month ago. Dreams lead is 10. Paopao dances with it. Drops it off to Gray. Gray gets the layup right back.
Every time, because Alicia Gray, she is a threat when she gets downhill. She makes sure she puts her head down and gets 2 feet in the paint.
The hazard when a player is slumping, even one as talented as Alicia on it, is they try to force their offense. That has not been the case for Gray tonight, as Hamby has a chance for a 3-point play. But very quietly almost, Alicia Gray has 16 points, helping the Dream to this 12-point lead. That foul goes on Reese. Something to monitor now. That's a 4th on Angel.
Well, we've seen some big-time threes come from Alicia Gray. We've seen her turn a corner and get to the rim, come off strong off of a screen to get to the rim. You name it. It's been in different fashions for Alicia Gray, but you know what you're going to get from her every single game. Another great two-way player for the Dream. In these last 3 matchups for the Dream, she's had 20-plus points.
Trying to make it 4 straight. She's got 16. Rebound shagged by Howard. Hillman, the 3. Rebound cleared by the Sparks. Atlanta still 7 of 19 from 3, well above where they had been languishing during these last 7 games. Inside of a minute in our 3rd quarter. Burrell can't cross by Paopao. They'll try again. Instead, pitches to Williams. Her 3 doesn't fall. Burrell belted up by Paopao. The pump fake draws Howard airborne. Foul call. We'll see if it's on Te-Hina. It is. We'll send Burrell to the line.
Ray Burrell tried to take advantage of the size matchup, going up against Te-Hina Paopao, getting to the rim. Ryan Howard slides over and lands on the top of her.
A little tag. Paopao for the foul. It's her 2nd. 8 of Burrell's 12 came in the 1st quarter, matching her season average. 78% foul shooter. Paopao will come out for Canada for the final 40 seconds of this 3rd quarter.
And Jordan Canada subbing in gives you pace. She's been a menace on the defensive end, trying to stop these guards from scoring in the last possession, but also get a look for one of her teammates right here.
They get the floor organized. On the dribble drive against Williams to Borlace for 3. Great seal underneath by Hamby. Allows Park to claim the board. 5-second differential, shot clock and game clock, and the Sparks will settle the possession. Hamby with a lob to Cannon. She got the mouse in the house, and now it's a 6-point lead.
Yeah, Cannon was begging for that one. Yep. She noticed Jordan Canada was on her.
Shot clock is off. Dream still shooting 53%. Canada to stare down with Park. Racks up the screen from Howard. The floater over Burrell. No, but there is a foul.
Los Angeles foul number 12,
Ray Burrell wants that to be challenged.
Team is over the limits.
We'll take another look, see if she has a case. Unless he was on the body. Definitely clean up top.
Clean up top, but maybe the hip going in the side of Jordan Canada.
Delay of game has been
Just called the delay of game on LA. There will be no challenge. Jordan Canada made a strong case on him for her first career All-Star nod. It might not be an All-Star, but you can still be playing at an All-Star level, and undeniably that's been the case with JC.
Jordan Canada has been an all-star in my book.
Yeah.
Look, she sets the pace for the Atlanta Dream to organize everything. She's elite at generating offense off the bounce for herself, dangerous in transition, you name it. This has been I wouldn't say a breakout season for Jordan Canada. She's been doing this, but when you look at the Dream's success, you have to look at JC.
Now, two.
timeout. Los Angeles.
And looks like LA will challenge that call. The Sparks' first challenge. Those answers have been fleeting defensively for the Dream.
Yeah, it's a 6-point game, so just making sure you have ball security. There's been opportunities for the Sparks to steal and score and get back to the spacing that we saw for the Dream coming into this game, moving the ball side to side, finding openings in the hot hand every time. Everyone has had a different moment in this game, but for me, it's a defensive end. At the end of the day, stopping the Sparks from getting those straight line drives, the ball screen actions that Nneka Ogwumike has been able to counter off of. Tierra Hamby has been able to find looks at the rim, and the guard play has been sensational for the Sparks.
Yeah, look on the court. So many veterans for Los Angeles. Backdoor feed. The layup a little heavy, though. Rebound to Reese. That misses from Atkins. Canada got the blow by, but also drew the reach from Wheeler. But, I mean, you look at the court right now. You got Ogwumike, her 15th year, and Hamby's in her 12th. You got Wheeler at her 11th.
Erica Wheeler gets the left hand of Jordan Canada, trying to slow her down. I mean, there's not much you can do to slow down Jordan Canada. Let's get that clear.
Yeah, that arm was just used as a turnstile there.
Right.
Side ball screen from Hillman. And the pass was intercepted by Burrell. Using those long strides, Gray tripped her from behind.
It seemed like Jordan was gonna pass it in a different direction, changed her mind in a split second and coughed up that ball right here. You see that hesitation right here. Ray Burrell read this with Alicia Gray sitting in the corner.
I think Burrell was maybe gearing down, but Alicia was still full speed. It's Gray's third. Ogwumike puts it in the belly of Burrell. Slicing, dishing, and the layup by Atkins.
And that's the connectivity that we're seeing from the Sparks. They're one of the best teams in sharing the rock, but just attacking the baseline to find an open look, and Ray Burrell finding that dish inside.
They had 32 assists in that win over the Sparks, and the double dribble now on Canada. She thought Wheeler got a hand on it, which would have given her a fresh dribble.
Sparks trying to close this gap right here.
Dream fans, turn me up. Defense!
I mean, it looked like she hit it. Back-to-back turnovers, uncharacteristically so from JC. High ball screen, Burrell launches the three, short. Rebound Canada. Doesn't have numbers. Finds Gray. Gray hangs, banks, no. Rebound Burrell. Still a 4-point Dream lead. They've yet to score in this fourth quarter.
Dream had a couple opportunities in transition, haven't been able to convert.
They've done a great job piercing the paint tonight. Gray swerves around the screen. Wheeler make that against Canada. Shot clock at 5. Wheeler on the dribble drive. Oh, she flings that over the backboard.
I tell you what, Jordan Canada has been trying to fight over every single screen that Nneka Ogwumike has been setting for Erica Wheeler. And she's hustling. She's trying her best to just stick with Erica Wheeler, who's so shifty.
Even if you could cause some indecision to the ball handler for a split second, it gives time for that help defense to recover. Inverted pick and roll, Reese and Canada. Canada, 4-3. Rebound up for grabs. We have a loose ball foul. We'll say off of Agwuike. Stays with Atlanta. Big collision there between the All-Stars, Alicia and Nneka. Dream still shut out this fourth quarter. Lead began at 8, now at 4. Gray lines it up, can't lace the three. Wheeler will let that cascade out of bounds. And the Dream started 0 of 7 from 3. Then they made 5 of their next 6. But since then, 2 of their last 11.
I was just going to say, offense falling a little flat, maybe getting to the rim once again. Some transition looks as well have been there, just haven't been able to capitalize, but they're at their best when they're setting the tone with pace.
Wheeler penetrates, got blocked. Oh, but they call the foul on Canada. She can't believe it. Remember, the Dream do not have a challenge left. So a chance for Wheeler to chip into this deficit some more. Yeah, maybe paintbrushed her on the way up.
Yeah, with that right arm, maybe right here, swipes across. Oh, okay, I see it. She hit her arm coming up, so yeah, I could see that one.
Wheeler now has 14. 11 straight free throws. Her second stint with Los Angeles. Spent the 2021 season with the Sparks. All of a sudden, the Dreams deficit shaved to 2. LA team that's won 2 straight. They've topped 100 points in both. Gray off the reset, down the shoot to Reese. Grinding away on Hamby. Misses at the rim, rebound Canada. Shot clock did not reset. As it jostled out of her hands. 3 to retain, but just 4 to shoot.
You can see Angel Reese trying to be aggressive inside, trying to fight for position with a matchup against Zierka Hamby.
That nice dunk in, but couldn't find the angle. Dream got to hurry. Howard inbounds to Angel. Shot clock at 2. Now Howard lets it fly. Rebound to Agwuike. And the Sparks take their first lead of the second half. Well measures up Gray, knifing her way through the finger roll. Good, and we are on level footing in Atlanta. And a timeout for the Dream.
Sparks trying to cut this one. Turnovers, 4 turnovers in this fourth quarter alone. No one has scored for the Dream. Getting steal and score opportunities, it's been a taste of our own medicine when it comes to the Sparks getting more advantage in that category. And the guards, credit to Sparks, just getting downhill, using the ability to create off the bounce has been massive for the Sparks. For the Dream, these last 6 minutes, 27 seconds, it comes down to the defensive end trying to stay in front and reading the ball screen defense at a high level.
A bit of a gut check for the Dream. We'll see what Carl Stemesco has drawn up out of the timeout as we send it to Bailey.
Stemesco had that sentiment there, that Autumn, that you had. He said guard the ball, but when they come out of here, they want to get this first offensive possession, and then they need to make every defensive stop. They need to be tougher than what they've been showing.
Ryan can't finish on the fadeaway. And last off of LA. Ryan Howard still just 8 points. You know, she does not shrink from the spotlight. And the tension mounts. Quick inbound to Reese, and she got fouled.
I heard that one from here.
Great vision by Canada off the inbound.
Yeah. Angel Reese was wide open on the left side of the bucket, reading this perfectly. And then gets the hand, the slap on the wrist by Eric Wheeler.
Like a little sly smile from Angel there. Reese down the well. Gives the Dream the lead back. Gives her 16 points to go along, now 17 points to go along with 9 boards. Fallon Wheeler was her 3rd. And Baker 6 of 6 at the line. See if that calms down the Dream. Now they can convert that to some tenacity defensively.
Dream needs to stop right here.
Agumake give and go. Wheeler almost lost it, and the backhand layup by Wheeler.
That's been open this entire night.
Boy, it looked like Wheeler was going to regroup because she didn't catch the pass clean. Borlace on the floor, dishes to Reese. Reese on Hamby, dribbled right into Wheeler, got the steal. Wheeler, quick high-low, Hamby catches, banks, and the Sparks take their first leads to his 28-26 at the 8:26 mark of the second quarter.
And Erica Wheeler has been impactful in this stretch, whether it's organizing the offense, coming off the screens, getting active hands and passing lanes. She's doing it all for the Sparks.
Meanwhile, an illegal screen on Naz Hillman gives the ball back to LA. Just lean that shoulder in on Atkins. Now Alicia Gray reports to the scorer's table. She'll replace Borlace. Dream's crunch time lineup is on the court. Their original starting five. You talked at the top of the broadcast, Autumn, about not panic, but perspective and urgency greeting the Dream for these final 3 games before the All-Star break. If they dig deep here over the last 5+.
They're going to need all 5 players, communication on defense end, and that's where it starts. Great active hands by Ryan Howard.
The WNBA steals leader gets the rip on Burrell. The stop and go on Burrell. The leaner on Burrell leaves it short. Rebound scrapped away by LA. Wheeler measures up Canada. Slows down the possession and skips to Atkins. With a terrific scoring night for Chicago against the Dream here last year. Hamby got the rip through on Hillman with the left hand. No. Controlled by Agumake. Agumake on Reese. Took an extra step and looked like no good. Rebound shot loose. Controlled by, who has it? Now Gray. Gray almost got a foul. Now the foul is called. Riding that sideline. It'll be on Agumake, her third.
Well, Angel Reese again with the 50-50 plays, diving on the floor, getting the loose ball. You need every single possession to go your way for the Dream with a tight matchup like this, trying to get the edge, but I want to see an intentional look at the basket in this one.
Canada trying to collapse the defense. Rotated to Gray. Gray on the move, banks it in.
There it is, right there. Alicia Gray was just subbed into this game so she can attack. She is relentless when she gets downhill.
Relentless and fearless, ties this at 87. Gray's 18 to team high. Bidding for a 4th straight game with 20 or more. High middle screen, Wheeler trying to shrug off Canada. 27. Alicia Gray right now, 18 points. It was her bucket on the last offensive possession that tied this game back up. Crunch time for the Dream, and we should note on the Sparks in how the WNBA defines clutch games, 6-2. That's the second best win percentage in the W.
Dream have to dig deep in these last couple of minutes.
Canada driving pitch, Reese for 3. Gets the ball. Just her 3rd 3 of the year. Oh, put those 3 goggles on.
I see you, Angel Reese. She's been working on that 3. It's been money.
And now an illegal screen on Agumake as she sent Canada to the deck. Angel Reese front and center in all her splendor right now. She was 2 for 21 from deep this year, but she met the moment.
Angel Reese does that 3-pointer. I love to see the confidence in a game like this in the final stretch to step into it.
Howard got the step on Atkins, but lost it on the way in. Turnover, but stolen right back by Alicia.
You can see Angel Reese saying, hold on. Yeah. Let's be patient in this one.
Inside of 3 to go, Dream by 3. Jordan Canada's got 8 assists. And the stare down with Atkins trying to influence her to the top. The handoff to Reese, and Reese draws the foul. Angel Reese roaring to life. And this Gateway Center Arena crowd responding in kind.
Energy. Angel Reese gives energy every single play. Look at everyone on their feet in this arena. The ability to knock down a three, the ability to attack inside. She is fueling also her teammates, talking that talk, making sure that she's bringing that grit, that fiery passion to will her team to a victory.
Now 22 points, 10 rebounds. It's a fourth straight double-double for the All-Star. And look, she had her foot in the boot on Saturday, missed the Portland game. Yeah, she's playing tonight, Autumn, but I think she can't be 100%.
And that
so what she's doing even more impressive.
It's tough. It speaks to her toughness. She wants to be out here as a competitor.
Dream now on a 7-0 run. Canada hits the deck. Wheeler keeps the dribble active. Pitches to Agumake for three. Off the mark. Reese tears down the rebound. Where has Angel Reese not been on this court down the stretch?
Every inch of the game has been impacted by Angel Reese in this fourth quarter alone.
Three doesn't fall by Howard. Rebound to LA. Well, that would have erupted the Gateway Center.
Oh, we were ready.
Yeah. LA looking for some early offense. Agumake straddles the arc on Reese. Remember, she's defending with 4 fouls. Punches it away from her. The steal. Here's Canada. Down the lane, lays it up, gets it to fall. 94-87 Dream. And it was all started by the Angel Reese steal. A 9-0 spurt, and the Sparks call timeout. And the spark tonight has been supplied by number 5 for Atlanta.
Angel Reese showcasing all of her superpowers, winning the possession battles, dominating the glass, the great defense, deflections for steal and score opportunities like this. Jordan Canada with the finish around the rim, taking all the contact. Angel Reese, my goodness, her impact is undeniable.
Jordan Canada make sure to thank her lucky stars for that one. 9-0 Dream run. And remember, they were scoreless for the first 3.5 minutes of this fourth quarter.
But it's again digging deep, knowing that, hey, we are in this game. It comes down to our principles, our identity, sticking with our pace, setting the tone when it comes to deflections and trying to find steal and score opportunities, sharing the rock. Right now, the Dream have bought in every single person to make sure that they come on top throughout this stretch that we've seen in this run.
So 1:56 to go. Dream only have 2 fouls. Sparks down by 7. They've been led tonight by 18 apiece from Atkins and Burrell. Again, this game hung in the balance. Dream led by 8 to begin the quarter, Autumn, and then the Sparks roared back. They took a 3-point lead, but Jordan Canada and the Dream just dug their heels in the sand.
And Jordan Canada, you can't say enough of what she's done this season, but in this game alone, 8 assists, taking care of the ball very well in this matchup. But yes, she's organizing the offense, but she's also finding her own opportunities, especially around the rim. She has found efficient looks.
Trying to cling to Erica Wheeler. Goes onto the screen. Wheeler connects on the 3.
And there weren't many times that Jordan Canada has went under the screen versus Erica Wheeler. Erica Wheeler makes her pay on that one.
She had missed 4 of her first 5 threes. She's got 20. Reese controls and drops it off to Gray. Gray with a pocket pass. Reese, the kick out. Canada for 3. Straight but strong. Rebound ripped away by Hillman. Just maybe beyond the reach of Hamby, but Hillman well positioned.
Naz Hillman's the glue of this team. Does the dirty things, the little things to get her team an edge.
Gray angling in for the lay-in. Alicia Gray's got a 20-piece again. Dream by 6. Closing in on a minute to go. Crowd urging on the Dream. Atkins, the step back 3. Short, all Dream for the board. And who else but Angel Reese? She is driving that tank on empty.
The Dream have time to get a clean look in this possession.
Canada scrapes around the Reese screen. Here is Howard, pops the 3. Knocks it down. Rhyme time in the clutch Timeout LA, Dream by 9. Ryan Howard had been sort of quiet offensively, but when the moment demands it, the All-Star delivers.
Ryan Howard can take over a game at any point. Timely threes, paint touch. Ryan Howard relocates, steps right into it over the outstretched hand of Ray Burrell. Look, when it's Ryan time, it's game time, baby.
And it might be nighttime for the Sparks. Ryan Howard crawls her way into double figures. Remember the Dream, they started 0 of 7 from 3, but overall 40%, trending in the right direction. But maybe it wasn't that 3, but it was maybe the unlikeliest three-point shooter. Angel Reese, when the game was tied at 87, laced in the one from the corner. The kind of game of the Fever for 5th place. Let's not forget last year, the Dream had an identical record through 23 games. They were also 13-10. Of course, they finished with a franchise record 30 regular season wins. The bank shot falls by Gwumake. And Wheeler fouls Canada off the inbound.
Number 17, Erica Wheeler. Fifth.
So 5th on Wheeler. This should be team foul number 5 on the Sparks. So 30 seconds remain. I think we're going to check to see if that does put the Dream in the bonus. It should. I'll tell you what, the Sparks, Autumn, if nothing else, they give their fans their money's worth because they have either scored or allowed 100 points in 4 of their last 5 games. With a free throw from JC here, it'll be 5 of their last 6. And we knew that maybe the antidote for the Dream's struggling offense could be Los Angeles because they are last in the league in scoring defense. They're 14th in field goal defense. So sometimes you just got to catch the right opponent on the right night to turn things around.
Yeah, one thing the Sparks do not lack is offense.
Yes.
High octane, fast pace that we've seen showcased up and through this matchup.
2 of 2 trip for Canada. LA calls a reset timeout. Canada is an assist shy of a 2nd straight game with the point assist double-double. Gives her 16 points to go along with her non-assists. Wheeler the lob to Hamby. Off to a Gwumake, bailed out by Gray. No good on the pull-up, and parachuting in his Reese for the board.
Look at Angel Reese diving in.
Reese with a 12th board. Shot clock is off. But it was Angel Reese who turned things on down the stretch. And will Carl Semesco and the Dream to the win tonight. This one was hard fought. Sparks did not make it easy, but this one ends with the W. 101.